This would have collapsed with me on it if this house didn't have good bones. This is the Art and Bree channel, where we have a small family farm. We've been out here for 5 years now, oops. And we're renovating our house because there's mold in our walls and it gave our kids asthma-like conditions. That was fun. Now I've just got to clean up the mess I made. That takes more time. Okay, just got that mess cleaned up. I'll show, that's nice, you like that? With that wide angle lens, we just zoom right through what used to be solid walls. Here we go, do it again. It reminds me of the scene from Star Wars, where they're like flying through the snow. We're making progress every day, bit by bit. If you missed it yesterday, knocked out a big chunk of the ceiling here so my friend could come over and take a look at all the framing. Alright, so we're going to take out this wall on this side of the living room and connect the living room to the kitchen. I should have just taken the trim off the door. So now the whole thing's coming off instead of just doing it the neat way. So I'll pull that trim next. Okay, time to clean up my mess. Time for a little break. I'm excited to show Bree the progress I've made. Every day of progress is just incremental progress, but when you knock down walls between rooms, it feels more than incremental. Grace has a science experiment she wants to show me.
Oh, this is gonna be really cool. Okay, so I put some essential oils and some water. When you drop some in, it breaks the surface and the boiling water comes out from below.
That's really interesting. So, like,
everyone is at peace in the chicken run. It took them a minute to figure out. We just put together the pullets with the older hens, and of course it took them a minute to figure out they need to let the pullets eat. But now everyone is getting along, and everyone's letting everyone eat. So it's peace in the chicken run. I was gone all day, or most of the day, for a doctor's appointment in Asheville. I've been seeing this doctor to help me heal from things caused from the moldy house that we lived in for 4 years. And that went really well. I mostly just did a detox thing today. I meant to take pictures so that you guys could see like the stuff that came out. It's like this like ionic foot bath that like pulls toxins out of your body. Anyways, it was really gross what came out, and the nurse was able to tell me like what the different things that came out were. It was interesting. The system that we use for our chickens is not, we don't move them around our yard. We actually do like a half chicken run, half free range system. But so that means what we do is we leave our chickens in until they lay their eggs. And then in the afternoons we let them out to free range. And that works really well for us. But when we put new chickens in the coop, we feed them a little in the morning and then we feed them quite a bit in the evening. And we don't let them out for a week, and we do that every day so that the new chickens learn where home is. And in a few more days, we'll let those pullets out to free range for the first time. We won't let them out till close to sunset so that they'll go back in pretty quickly, and then we'll extend that as we see that they do know where home is and they know what to do in the evenings. It's like you just did a magic trick. I didn't even see you pull that off the fig bush. You guys, figs! I think we made a video about how we can't grow figs here, and yet figs this year. What does that mean? Oh my goodness, they're so good. Figs are the best fruit on the planet. They're my favorite. Look, we missed a few. What is wrong with us? We're slacking. Oh my goodness, we missed that beauty. We'll have to give that one to the... Oh, look here, we missed all these.
They're dry now, right?
They're not dry, they're rotten. My heart's broken. We'll share them with the chickens. Here, chickies. Here. Oh, it scared her. There you go. Hey kids, it's time to get ready for church.
He wants to jump out the window into a pile of leaves, and we said, no, that's not enough leaves in that
That's
pile.
not a big enough pile. Hey, how about this? We'll make a big pile tomorrow and you can do it. No, that pile's too small. We'll do a big pile tomorrow.
Kids.
It feels like kids are just seeking ways to break their bones.
I'm excited for you to see the progress. Every day is just a little bit, but still, it's kind of cool.
You're doing awesome, honey. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh, whoa. Whoa. There's a light up there? Oh, that's your light. I was like, there's a light up there? Wow, I wish there was a way to save this wood.
You need 2 straps on your wrist, girl.
Oh, good job. This is amazing. Oh, I didn't know you did this side too. Whoa.
Yeah, so you can see into the big bedroom now.
That's going to be our living room.
It'll be, yeah, part of it will.
Yeah. Whoa.
It feels crazy to walk through the walls, huh?
Yeah. So many memories are like coming up, you know? But this is amazing. I'm so sad we have to get rid of that. So beautiful.
I'm still trying to figure out a way to not, but we'll see.
Alright, I gotta get out of here. Good, you're amazing. Are we keeping all the doors?
No. Depends on where they fit.
There you go. I gotta get ready for church. Okay.
Bye, have fun at church.
Thanks, we'll miss ya.
Love you.
Got it.
Love you too.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Pigs. No matter what I do, no matter how much I give, you just always want more. I'm really sick of this relationship. Okay, just kidding, it's pigs. They always want more. There's a funny dynamic when you quit your job. It flips a switch. Because you go from just having to pretty much show up somewhere and put in your time to actually having to invest every day. And then when your earnings become dependent on your action, like actually dependent on the way that you perform every day, is very motivating. The irony is that since I quit my job a couple months ago, I've actually worked more than I've ever worked before. When you get home from a 9-to-5 job or a 12-hour shift, you have this feeling like, oh, I can stop now, like I can rest a little. But you never get that sensation when your work is all around you. I've definitely put in longer days for the past month than I've pretty much almost ever put in my life. And don't think I'm complaining because I chose this. I anticipated a lot of it, and I am having as much fun as I've ever had as well. But I frequently am working from like 6 or 7 whenever I get up until midnight. And it's not like I don't see the kids. Like I'll get to spend time with the kids throughout the day and with Bree. It's an ironic thing that you quit your job and then you work harder. But it means I'm growing something for my family and for myself and not growing something for someone else. So it's overall an incredibly good thing. Hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up because it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you want to follow us in our journey. There's a bird in here. There's a bird in the house. I think it's there it is. I think it's been in here for 2 days. I saw it yesterday and then I couldn't find it anywhere. So I think tonight I'm gonna leave the doors open and maybe it'll see the street light out there and go out the door, hopefully. Okay, one more little work session. I'm gonna try to drop this ceiling. I will say, even in the sections that haven't looked real moldy, I'm glad there's that bird. I'm glad I have this because I've never worn this much protection doing demo work. But whenever I've done demo work, I always come out feeling sick just from the dust, even if I wear an N95. This is way more protection. I want to show you something in the framing here that if this house didn't have good bones, the framing would have failed because there's a structural wall missing here. And they took out a wall right here above my head, and you can see this is a top plate right there. And that was the top of the wall. And that wall was technically holding up this roof line, which is a 2x4 span that's over 20 feet long. These old houses are so solid. And this old house has really good bones. And what makes good bones is heavy duty studs that are made out of oak and other hardwoods. They're, I would say, easily twice as strong as the studs that are going into houses these days. And giant hand-driven nails hold better than any nail shot out of a nail gun. I was just up on top of this, and if it wasn't for those giant nails and the huge hardwood studs, I think it would have been dangerous. I mean, this framing, they call them 2x4s, and if you've never been in construction, you've heard of a 2x4, right? But you may not know that a 2x4 is actually 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches when you buy it at a hardware store. These are actually 2x4s, and the material is so much stronger. Okay guys, I think I'm done for the night. Wow, it feels good to keep knocking stuff out. And unlike in years past when I would work late on renovation nights, this is way better because, well, Bree and I are 100% on the same page. I'm not stressed because I have to go home, because I'm already home and I'm working for myself, making stuff happen. So it's a very different feeling. It's a very good feeling. And we'll just leave this door wide open here, I guess, and let the bird out. Hopefully it'll find its way out. Okay, I feel good. It is 8 o'clock. Looks like I broke my phone screen while I was in the rafters. At least it's a very, very cheap phone. I should have time to jump in the shower and maybe even start my video edit before Bree and the kids get home. Yeah, so I can get a good night's sleep and get up tomorrow, start again. I'm having fun. I hope you are too, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.